Alright, yo, what is going on, everybody? Ryan Rich back for the second episode of the Atlanta Hawks, my league jam, whatever you want to call it. And I did end up playing my first game with the Hawks. It was interesting to say the least. You can see we did end up losing by 7 to the Lakers. Here is the box score. Some guys really just couldn't make a shot. Tyrion Prince, I tried to get him going, 0 for 3. Papagiannis didn't do much. Sullinger barely got in the game. As we go up a little bit, you see Tony Allen really couldn't do anything with him. I don't even know why I took 2 3-pointers with him. Samaj Christian was okay in his debut. Ilyasova, I definitely should have got more involved. I did not really try and play with Ilyasova much, and I should have. He was on the court. I didn't try and shoot with him a lot when he was on the court. John Collins, he was alright. He wasn't really Dwayne Dedman and John Collins on there was really, I don't know why. It just seems like we couldn't get a lot of rebounding going no matter who we had in the game. You can see the high rebound is 4 for Dedman, and even with the shorter quarters, I think they were 6 minutes apiece. That's still, I mean, if you doubled the minutes, he'd have like 8 if you did it like that. Schroeder was okay. The 4 for 11 was kind of like late in the game, just putting up some shots, 5 turnovers. Obviously, a lot of that on me. But he shot the ball pretty well throughout the night. Put up 12 points, 5 assists. He was really in the first half of the game. Like, so he put up 19. Most of that was Schroeder in the first half, and he didn't score as much in the second. Because the second half basically belonged to Kent Bazemore, who I was basically running at the point guard position. And he was matched up on guys like Isaiah Thomas and Alonzo Ball, guys who really weren't going to be able to defend him from 3. So you see he went 6 of 12 from the 3-point line, and he went 8 of 16 from the field. Just an all-around fantastic game for Kent Bazemore, who was really playing the point guard for about half the game. Only 1 assist, though, but our biggest problem in this game was, like, just, I'd say defense, basically, because go over to the Lakers. Isaiah Thomas just ate us alive. We could not stop him. Dennis Schroeder, couldn't guard him with Dennis Schroeder. We kind of got better with Bazemore on him, but a lot of the time it was Schroeder and Thomas would just score almost every time. We also could just not grab rebounds. They had some offensive boards. They had some defensive boards. It was tough. But I think the biggest thing for us was defense. The only guys we really were able to stop efficiently were Lonzo, who didn't even get as many minutes as I would have expected. We couldn't really stop Kuzma. Randall dominated on both ends of the floor on defense and on offense. Ingram was okay. He didn't do too much to us. But Isaiah was the big one, making shots from all over the field. So, yeah, that's how that game went, if you want to see everything. Assists, I was definitely trying to run a bunch of plays to get assists. It's just the plays were not working out because they would end up with a guy who really couldn't shoot, being in a position where he had to kind of take a shot. As far as, yeah, biggest lead, they had a 19-point lead. We never had the lead in the game, which just showed like offensive rebounds and stuff. 3-pointers, we tried a ton of 3-pointers and not many of them went in, honestly. Like I said, just not enough 3-point shooters on the team. Points in the paint, second chance points. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even realize we had such better, like, second chance points than them. Fast break, I think we definitely do have to get a little bit better on the fast break, especially being like a young up-and-coming team like that. Anyways, we've simulated some games since then, and obviously we simulated a couple games before that, but you saw that. So since that Lakers loss, we've lost to the Pacers, the Warriors, the Raptors, the Thunder, and the Bulls. Not too surprising. But we actually did win 2 games. One against the Pacers by 5. And one against the Suns where we actually, like, dominated. It's about a 16-point game. So here is the rest of the season. I don't really know how I want to do this. I might just play like the fourth quarter of like this Hornets game and then simulate through the rest of the season and do the playoffs, or I guess do the off season in the next video. So we will start in the simcast and we will simulate, see how this game's going. If it's a close game, we'll jump in the fourth quarter. If not, we'll find another game during the season. We're gonna stop. What time are we at? 3:42, and we are blowing them out. So we're just gonna let this one finish up. A surprising blowout over the Charlotte Hornets. Another 16-point win for us. Dennis Schroeder putting up 24 points and 5 assists. I'd like to see him get his assist numbers up a little bit more than that. Only 5 assists for our best playmaker. Easily. Kent Bazemore, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Also didn't mention that Ilyasova did get injured a little bit after that game. He might be out for the rest of the season. I didn't really check. Not that it really matters too much. We're gonna simulate this Bucks game and Jazz game, see how they go. We do lose to the Bucks, not really surprising, and we're gonna lose to the Jazz probably. Yup. All right, so let's see. I only want to kind of play like the least good teams. The more good teams I play, the more embarrassing it's gonna be. Oh wow, 81-43 in the third quarter. We are a bad team. This is to the Kings. This is a team I actually thought about doing. Yeah, that's the final score. 116-68. Dennis Schroeder with a complete meltdown. 2 for 19. The only guy who played even half decent for us really was John Collins. Kent Bazemore should be taking more than 3 shots. Papagiannis went 0 for 6, grabbed 9 rebounds. Oh my god, that was awful. You might not even be able to hop into a game. The last game I would even think about hopping into was probably this Magic game. Oh, okay. Well, Ilyasova's back. I'm just going to have... In fact, we'll adjust it because there's some players that they would have playing that... Oh. Alright, we'll rest Papagiannis. I really don't care. He's not that great anyway. We're not going to play Plumlee or Taylor. Going to give these minutes to Bembry. Give him 10. Give Christian 14. Kavanaugh can say 15. Sullinger can go up to 21. Ilyasova can go up to 30. Collins can go up to 30. Schroeder up to 27, and Bazemore gets that last minute. Fine by me. Playing the Golden State Warriors. Can't imagine us winning that game. Actually, it was closer than I thought it would have been. Alright, so in this week, we're going to play 3 playoff teams. Exciting. Hopefully we go 0-3. You don't usually want to say that. Oh, man, we beat the Timberwolves. And the Sixers. What? We're on a 2-game winning streak? That's not good. Weird things are coming out of my mouth right now. Alright, it's April Fool's Day. And the joke is that it's the Magic playing the Hawks. Who the hell is going to watch that game? You got to be a diehard Hawks or Magic fan to want to watch this game. Alright, we're going to simulate to... 5 minutes left, up by 10. You know what? Let's just finish out the season. And we are on a 3-game winning streak, which is the opposite of what I wanted. Because if we move out of the last place spot in the division, I'm going to be pissed. Oh my god. What the actual hell? Alright. That's it. We're going full on tank mode because these guys, it's unacceptable. We're going to start... Dorsey's gonna start at, okay. We're gonna figure this out. It's fine. Oh, alright. Sullinger on fire. You can't play the rest of the season. You're done. You showed enough. Plumlee. We're gonna make it like a 9-man rotation. Kavanaugh, you can still play. Christian, you're gonna be a starting point guard because this is ridiculous. Nobody approved you guys winning. Ilyasova and Dedmon, you're done. Thank you for your contributions, because this is probably the end of your Hawks career anyway. So again, thanks for your contributions. You don't get to play the rest of the season. You're winning too much. Alright. So who else has got to get out of here? Bazemore, get out of my face. Ilyasova, get out of my face. Alright, so it's going to be a 10-man rotation, I think, unless there's anybody else I got to get out. John Collins, I'll give you minutes just because. Oh, no, Bazemore, you don't get to play at all. Too talented. Going to run with a 9-man rotation. Collins, no, you get like 16 minutes. We still got 77 minutes to allocate for. Awesome. Alright, well, welcome to the big time, boys. Still got 30 minutes. Awesome. Papianis, we're paying for you. You're going to play. Yep, sure. Whatever. This should not work. Starting 5, Shamash Christian, Tony Allen, Tyrion Prince, John Collins, and Miles Plumlee. Off the bench, Kavanaugh, Dorsey, Bembry, Papianis, Taylor. Like, this should not work. If we win any more games, I'm gonna have a fit. We literally just beat 4 playoff teams and the Magic. And not many of these were even close games. None of these were close games. We pretty much blew out every team except for this Heat game was pretty close. Like, are you kidding me? Alright, quickly. Lose to the Wizards. We shouldn't even stand a chance. There we go. Back to normal. A little bit. We better be able to... Come on. Drop back down to 15. Leave rotation as is. Alright, we lose. Can we even get the last spot? I'm dying. Who is in the last spot that is just really screwing us over right now? Conference. Ugh! The Nets! Don't let it go to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Come on, Brooklyn. Win your last game. Oh my god, I can't believe we went on a hot streak. Which completely screwed us, because now, if we're looking at draft position, we'd be in the 4 spot, when a couple games ago we would have been the 1 spot, easily. Now, the best we can hope for is that the Nets lose. We lost. Harden wins the MVP. Ben Simmons Rookie of the Year. Bobby Portis 6th Man. Drummond Defense Player. Most Improved Chris Dunn. Steve Kerr Coach of the Year. All NBA First Team. All NBA Second Team. No Steph Curry, by the way. I don't know if he got hurt or what, but all Defensive First. All Defensive Second. All Rookie First. And all Rookie Second. John Collins, there we go. Our boy John. He makes it at least. Our only bright spot, basically. So, where did we end up finishing? More importantly, let's just check out the West first. So, the Suns and the Mavericks finished 25 and 57. We finished 26 and 56. Why did we have to win like 5 straight games near the end of the season? If we lose even one of those, we could be in the 1 spot. Now we have the 4th best odds to get the 1 pick. Because of a terrible, awful run against like teams that were in the... Oh my god, alright. We're going to simulate the playoffs, and then the next episode we will pick up with the off-season. Golden State, Denver, Thunder, Rockets... Cavs, Wizards, Raptors, Sixers. Alright, current round. Who's going to the conference finals? Sixers, Wizards, and then Rockets, Warriors. So, let's see how many games it takes whoever comes out of the West to win the title. Wow! Wow! Oh my god, the Sixers blew a 3-1 lead to the Rockets. And Chris Paul, not James Harden, Chris Paul wins Finals MVP. Okay. 2K, I'm gonna just let you rock. So that is pretty much going to do it for this episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching. The next episode will be the off season. We are going to get all the way through and move on to season number 2. I mean, season number 1, obviously we started off pretty late. So, basically, but it's still basically season number 2. I will see you guys on next time. Make sure you wreck that like and subscribe button if you're hyped up to see who we draft, where we draft, who we sign in free agency, and all that good stuff. See you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.